And welcome to another installment of my stream. I haven't streamed in quite a while, but that's because there wasn't really anything to do until today. Say hello to my good friend Sean right here.
Hello.
Hello, Sean. Now, Sean recommended a game to me called Storyteller, and I have no idea what the game is about, but I'm literally just gonna go in blind, and whoa. Already starts off very cool. Alright, can you go on the stream and confirm that you can hear the audio and everything?
Yeah, I hear it.
Awesome, you hear my voice too?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Alright then, Storyteller, a book about building stories. It's not just playing a story, it's building stories. Okay, clicking here does not... Oh, there you go. Introduction. At the end of this book lies a crown. The music is a bit loud. I would like to... Okay,
well, I guess it only has two options. Oh,
that is... Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate, so I'm gonna go here and turn that down quite substantially. Okay, a book about building stories. At the end of this book lies a crown. It is bestowed only to the finest storytellers of the realm. Every page is empty save for a title. It is your duty to fill these pages with the most captivating tales. Complete this book and prove yourself worthy of the title of Storyteller. Life and Death, Chapter 1. Love, Heartbreak, Afterlife. Just clicking this, is this like a level selection screen?
Yes.
Okay, Adam starts alone, finds love, and dies happy. Make a story with this title. Okay. Okay. Right, Adam and Eve. And then Adam is the one who's dead. And Eve is mourning. Alright, that's it. There you go. I have a crown. Heartbreak. Eve dies heartbroken. Scenes, love, death, Adam, Eve. Okay, well, Adam... Yeah, they love each other, right? So Adam and Eve love each other. And then someone dies, and that would be Adam, and Eve is mourning. And then at the end, Eve dies, and there is no one to mourn her. That is very sad. Afterlife. Seeing the ghost of a lover. Seeing the ghost of a lover. Okay, so first of all, they are lovers. And then one of them dies. And then they're like alive again. Oh, there we go. Seeing the ghost of a lover. Okay. Interesting. Whoops. Oh, I see it. Each page is one of the levels.
Chapter you can also 2. Go to... Sorry. You can also go to the next level by clicking that right side as well, instead of going back to this and then
I figured.
On the individual level.
Okay, recovery. A heartbreak is healed. A heartbreak is healed. Right, okay, so Edgar and Lenora get married, and Bernard is the, no? Okay, well, I suppose gay love is acceptable, but I wanted Bernard to be the priest. But okay, so one of them dies, I assume Edgar, and then Lenora is heartbroken. But then Lenora finds new love in Bernard. Without any deaths.
Yeah. Sometimes levels will have extra challenges to them.
Okay. Can I somehow just clear everything, or do I have to like manually like?
You can clear out the entire scene by just clicking like the very top of it.
This?
No. Go back to it. So if you like don't put your hand on any characters and instead of trying to grab the scene itself, you can actually move the scene.
Oh, the panel. Okay, I gotcha. Now, I noticed something earlier, which was that if I do this, then it changes things. Right? If Edgar isn't dead, then Lenora still loves Edgar. And therefore Bernard is disappointed that Lenora doesn't want to marry him because she still loves Edgar. But if Edgar is dead, then apparently she has no problem forgetting Edgar and moving on with her life. So, without any deaths. Okay. So, I assume that if Lenora were to marry someone else now. Okay, right, she refuses to marry someone else. Except, what if Bernard... Yeah, what if I just do that again? Nope, still doesn't work. A heartbreak is healed. I mean, oh, I see. Bernard needs to find another partner. There you go. Okay, that was actually not so hard. A miracle.
I mean,
a heartbreak is healed.
Testing the game a little bit because it's your first time. So.
Okay, so Lenora and Isabel marry. And then Isabel dies. Lenora mourns. But then Isabel is revived. And then they remarry. Why would they need to remarry if she is revived? Well, I suppose in some universes that might make sense, because, you know, our universe doesn't actually have revivals, so... Everyone rejects Edgar. Right. So... if I did this, then she does not reject Edgar. So I need to make it so that in this panel she would reject Edgar, and I do that by marrying her with someone else first. And it says everyone rejects Edgar. So obviously Bernard would also reject Edgar. But now, how do I get Isabel to reject Edgar? Because if I were to do... Well, first of all, this works, right? She would just love him. If I do this, then she would just, you know, disapprove there and then still love him. So how do I get them? I see, I need someone to die, don't I? Okay. So I need Isabel to remarry one of these. So let's kill off Lenora. I don't even need Bernard to... Oh, wait, maybe I do. I want to see what happens if I do this and then try to have... Yeah, that's right. I tried... Oh, that happens. That works, even without Bernard being at her funeral. You know, I interpreted this to mean that she dies without Bernard's knowledge. You see, so it seems that putting Bernard here doesn't actually make a difference to this panel, but I would have expected that this would mean that she dies without Bernard knowing, and then of course Bernard would still reject her because he still loves Lenora. Well, anyway, long story short, Edgar will now be rejected by Isabel too, and we can move on. Grief. Surviving spouses find comfort. Stories can use fewer frames. Okay, I will do that. Surviving spouses. Okay. So we have one couple in which the guy dies, and then we have another couple in which the guy dies, Like that. And then they find comfort by marrying each other. So Lenora marries Isabel.
Yeah.
Done. So I find it interesting that the story, that the system allows anyone to marry anyone, right? It doesn't say, oh, this character is homosexual and this character is heterosexual, and then limit the genders of the partners they can take. Instead, everyone appears to be pansexual here. Apparitions, Chapter 3. Revelation. Edgar shocks himself. Okay. So the only one who can die here is Edgar. Okay, maybe something like this. So he has amnesia. Oh. Ah, I see. Right mouse button to remove it. Okay. So he has amnesia, then he looks at the mirror. And then he dies. What if he dies first and then looks in the mirror? Yeah, wouldn't it shock him?
Not necessarily.
Right, I see. Okay, so maybe he needs to die first and then have amnesia as a ghost and not remember that he's dead, and that would shock him. Okay.
Yeah, the way I treat amnesia is like it resets all his stats to what it was, like before anything happens in this panel.
Got it. Rejected by own spouse. Okay, so let's say Lenora and Edgar are married. And let's say Edgar dies. And then Edgar lives. And then Lenora and Edgar. Rejected by own spouse. Do they both have to die? Like if if Lenora were to die and Edgar's ghost is mourning, and now they're both dead, right? And then they're both revived. Now they're both ghosts. No. Okay, revive means unghost, basically, doesn't it? So what if I don't even revive them? What if I revive one of them? I forgot to look at what happened. Oh, there we go. Right. So he doesn't want to marry a ghost.
To be honest, I feel like this should have worked, but I think I understand, like, Edgar still loves Lenora, but he's heartbroken by the fact that she's dead. Not that, like, he's gonna reject her overall.
Rejected by own former spouse. He has to remarry someone first. Right. This is why Isabel is a choosable character. Okay. So how about she doesn't die. There you go. So why did Edgar even need... Oh, he needed to die in order to marry someone else. That is not very realistic. Instead of death and revive, it should just have a divorce option.
This is funky because the other solution was to have Lenora marry Isabel, and then he come back to life and then get rejected by Lenora. It's really funky how this story is told.
All right, reunion. Heartbroken spouses are reunited. Heartbroken spouses Yeah, that's basically what I had earlier, isn't it? They both die and then they are both revived. They both die, they're both revived, and then they remarry. Okay, we need them to be heartbroken. There you go. Okay, I see. I need to swap these two panels, don't I? I need that. I need yeah, that's right. I need Edgar to be revived. There you go. Okay. There you go. So Edgar dies and is revived, and then Lenora dies and is revived. Alright, cool. In the afterlife. Okay, so now they're just not revived. Rather, instead of her being revived, Edgar just dies a second time. There you go. Calamity. Oh boy. Heartbreak for everyone. This story is gruesome. Okay, so they marry. And then, so if Lenora dies, then Edgar experiences heartbreak. I hope that's fine at this point. That counts as Edgar having heartbreak, even if he is happy again. But then Isabel needs to die for Edgar to be heartbroken. And then Isabel needs to be revived. And then Isabel needs to witness Edgar's death. And now everyone is heartbroken except...
For Lenora.
Yeah, Lenora. Okay, I did this wrong. Wait, what? Can I undo? Shit. I wanted to see that. Oh, it was like this, wasn't it? Yeah, there you go. Oh, he just doesn't know who she is. Like, who the fuck is that? So, first these are wed, and one of them, I don't care, is heartbroken. Right? But then she needs to be revived in order for her to experience heartbrokenness. And then... And then she remarries and experiences heartbreak again. No, this time it needs to be her. There we go. Oh boy.
Wow, that was nice.
So did that, hang on, did that, oh?
Oh, you
I
have to
thought,
go way back.
what? Final chapter, how did I get to the final chapter?
Because you pressed on the red crown thingy.
Okay. This is where I wanted to go. So this is the only one that had like a bonus, right? The others didn't.
Right.
Oh, did you hear that sound?
Yeah.
Okay. The Cellar. Poison. Wedding death poison. Lenora drinks poison. But surely for her to drink poison... I see, she wouldn't drink poison unless she believed... this is so Romeo and Juliet, isn't it? Unless she believed that Edgar is dead. So again, it doesn't require me to put Lenora here to, you know, for her to know that he's dead. Mm.
Yeah, but it's sort of like you have to give them the motivation to do something with the poison.
Yeah. Okay, now I have to reenact Romeo and Juliet. Here we go. First they marry, and then one of them dies. And then in order to motivate him to drink poison. So he is basically dead now, isn't he? I don't know if I need a separate death panel, but I'm going to try to revive Lenora at this point. But then Lenora would drink poison. I see. So I do need to say that Edgar actually dies from the poison.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously, though. She's dead at this point. I need to revive her first. And then I need her to visit the grave. Okay, so it does actually make a difference this time. Right, so if
Yes.
he drinks the poison while she's dead, then she doesn't know that he drank the poison. So she needs to visit the grave. Go on.
Yeah, I think the alive status makes a difference here. When you're
Yes.
dead, you have no knowledge of what's happening in the living world. So you need to make them knowledgeable of the living world when they're alive.
Yeah. Now, someone drinks poison twice. Okay. So, if someone drinks poison twice, then obviously someone dies. And then that motivates Lenora to drink a poison. So we need Lenora on the poison a second time. So we need Edgar revived, we need Lenora revived. There you go. I see. Because she doesn't know that Edgar's revived.
Yes.
So she is revived but doesn't appreciate the miraculous gift she's been given because she believes her husband is still dead.
That's still sad.
Yeah.
Edgar's gonna find out Lenora just killed herself when he was still alive.
There is fight and wine. Isabel remarries. Okay, so Isabel needs to marry someone first. And then at the end she needs to marry someone else. So let's see what happens if they fight. She still loves him though. Maybe because of the fight, Edgar might be willing. No. So wine, what does wine do? Okay, maybe Edgar needs to be drunk first. No, that doesn't make a difference to the fight. Maybe Edgar needs to get really pissed. There you go. No. I mean, he should be drunk as a rhinoceros now, and it's not. That doesn't seem to intensify. Okay, maybe both of them need to be drunk. The way they're depicting the wine drinking, it seems like it's more relaxing. So it seems that basically restores a fight thing. So let's see what happens if they fight multiple times. Maybe it's just an entire marriage full of just fighting. And she still loves him. Why would she remarry if nobody dies?
I will say that the problem that you might face with this game is that you might treat all the characters the same, but each character has different attributes.
Yeah. So what if they fight? So what if they fight? And then Isabel gets really drunk. It doesn't seem to do anything. So I don't know what the fight really does. It seems that it doesn't alter this, and it doesn't motivate poison. And I don't know what the wine does either.
It doesn't motivate poison for Edgar. Yeah, it's one of those things where each character has different, I don't know, personalities, attributes. It's weird, but yeah.
I see. Okay, so what this is saying is that Isabel plots to poison the wine, and then if Edgar drinks the wine, he is dead. And then she remarries. Yeah.
I guess the way I can explain this is that Isabel is an evil character. as opposed to
Right.
Edgar and Lenora being naive or whatever.
Okay, so for a moment there I thought it's like maybe the one who's on the left in the fight, in which case this. Yeah, but that seems to still happen. I suppose you can kind of see from their facial expressions here, right? She is really rather, how should I say, it feels like she is harboring malicious resentment, and he looks more apologetic. But it's very subtle, it might just be me.
I never look at the characters' faces at the bottom. That's how I usually determine.
Yeah, you can see it here. Lenora is depressed. Isabel commits a crime. Well, she's already committed a crime in the last story. So if this happens and then... Oh, there's no fight. Oh, I put the wrong one here.
Notice how she looks at the poison too. It's not question marks. She just looks at it.
Yeah, but apparently something else needs to motivate this first. Maybe Edgar needs to be a drunk. Nope. Maybe if Edgar attempts... Yeah, what if Edgar remarries? So I need Isabel to believe that Edgar was unfaithful. Doing? Yes. Okay. So, Lenora really wants to marry Edgar. There we go. Lenora actually marries Edgar, and Isabel really wants to marry him. So Isabel wants to poison Lenora. There you go. This is all I need. But everyone meets their demise. Everyone. Well, if Edgar finds out about Isabel's deed, Edgar might be tempted to poison her. Okay, no, he meets his demise by just voluntarily doing that. But then why would Isabel? Oh, because she loves him, of course. Oh my god, this is convoluted. I'll be honest, these kind of convolutions are usually the reason I can't follow some, elaborate stories. So I suspect that this might go beyond my understanding of human nature, which is very limited. A curse is lifted. Okay, so, Snowy and Prince meet a witch. Okay, so Snowy meets a witch and is turned into a frog. I see. And then Snowy meets the prince. Okay, he doesn't want to kiss a frog. Right, so they meet in the forest. Okay, why does meeting in the forest...
Because he has to know who the frog is.
Yeah, but why can't the frog tell him in the boat?
Because apparently that's just a kiss action. I don't know. It's just a kiss action instead of telling them exactly what happens.
Okay.
They are.
Prince saves Tiny. Tiny, I assume, is a dwarf. Okay. So, if the witch turns Tiny into a frog, Prince saves Tiny. So, anyone can be turned into a frog, right? Yes. Including the witch herself? No.
Can't have two witches.
can I have a mirror here so the witch will anyway. So the prince saves Tiny. So Tiny becomes a frog. And then the prince meets Tiny. So the prince now knows who he is. I don't think that this will work. Yeah.
It's not like he doesn't like Tiny. He actually loves the princess, which is Snowy.
Yes. So we need to trick Prince into believing that the frog is Snowy. So we are going to actually turn Snowy into a frog and also Tiny. And then in the forest, the prince becomes convinced that the frog is Snowy. And then in the boat, he will meet Tiny.
I am amazed you got that so fast. A lot of people had trouble with this particular level.
Right. Competitor. Which becomes the mirror's favorite? Okay, so now we can actually have a mirror here. Okay. So I need that at the end of the story. So at the moment, Snowy is the mirror's favorite. Which means that the witch needs to concoct some... Wait, what? Hang on. Why does she look different? Why does standing next to the cauldron make her look different?
It's like the Princess and the Seven Dwarves type thing.
Okay, so what if they meet in the forest? What happens? Okay, and after the cauldron, if they meet, then she will turn her into a frog. But then she does a good deed. And did not expect that.
Yeah. So it's kind of like the order.
So is the cauldron basically a toggle? Yes, it's a toggle. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Inclusive. The mirror praises everyone. Peachy, Froggy, and Haiti. At least now it's right in their name.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mirror needs to be whoops. Oh yeah. So everyone needs to be appraised at some point. So apparently Peachy, yeah, so Peachy is already appraised at the start. If Froggy... Okay, I expected Haiti to just kick him off the cliff or something. Maybe he will kick Peachy? No. What does the cliff do?
I mean, it's exactly what you said.
Okay, we just don't see it happen?
Well, it's like the poison. You need to give some motivation.
Well, the motivation is right here. Oh, I see. You need to make an attempt to be... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah. So after this, that happens. Okay, and now we need the frog. So I guess... There's not enough panels. I can have the frog kick over Haiti. Okay. So I think I definitely need this panel. And then I need the guy to die. And in order to die, I need someone to be Let me just check if this works. Aha, the frog can't even do that. Is there a key for undo? I tried Control Z and that doesn't seem to work.
Sadly, no.
Okay. So what would ever get the mirror to accept Froggy?
Are you asking me that, or?
I'm thinking about it myself. I mean, it seemed to me that even having a motivation doesn't get the frog to do anything to Haiti. So, how about this? So Haiti kills this guy, and then when this guy is dead, maybe the mirror just likes both of them. No. What if... Let's just put that here. No. Okay, so I guess I don't really understand what the cliff does. Or rather what interaction I can force between Froggy and the other characters. It seems to me that Froggy never does anything. But I need... Can you confirm that everyone in the title includes the frog, right?
Correct.
So what haven't I tried yet? I don't suppose Peachy can wear Froggy as a hat. No. I think I may need a hint on this, but okay, can you confirm first of all that this is correct, right? This provides the motivation for this crime, which causes this appraisal.
Correct.
And then I need to do something else to get the frog appraised.
Yes.
This doesn't do it. Oh. See, for a moment there I thought maybe the cliff can revive someone if the froggy is there, but apparently that's not the case. And this doesn't work either. Right, he just gets scared off by the ghost. So the only way for Froggy to be appraised is to be the only one left alive. Oh boy. This is getting interesting. I'm really liking this game so far. Thank you for the recommendation. The ceremony. What did I do wrong? Oh.
Oh, you clicked on the red crown again.
No, he did not. Okay. The manor. Murder. Butler's rampage. Okay, the butler kills the Duke. And the Duchess. That's it. Okay. Easy peasy.
Simple as is.
Okay, once again, it's a toggle. Okay, there you go. Okay. So you can put the gun back down. Fingerprints. Detective arrests murderer. Okay. So the butler is armed. The butler... Whoops, sorry. Wrong one. The butler kills the Duke. And then the detective looks at the gun missing. And then the butler puts the gun back. And then the detective looks at it and sees the fingerprint. And then arrests the murderer. There you go. Bingo. That is cool. See, I like murder mystery movies. I've only recently, well, not so recently, but I've watched Knives Out and Glass Onion, which are both, you know, detective mysteries. And I've watched the series Poker Face, which is also a murder mystery thing. And a very, very cool one I recommend to everyone. A detective arrests innocent. Okay, so...
thank you for the recommendation, by the way. I'll go ahead and watch that as soon as I can.
So I think we need to kill the Duke. And then put the gun back. And then the Duchess looks at the gun. Maybe the Duchess is the victim and the Duke looks at the gun. Oh, he loves guns, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. And then when the detective looks at it, he sees the wrong fingerprints and then arrests... And the butler is totally gobsmacked that the detective is so incompetent and arrests the wrong guy. Oh boy. Crown intrigue. Oh, Cliff again. 4 deaths.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so the Baron will kill the Knight. The Knight will not kill the Baron. At least not here. They might kill out a revenge, I suppose. So if you do this, and then the Knight is revived, and then the Knight meets the Baron. Yes. Okay, there you go. Yes, and then the ghost of the Knight. There you go. Wow, this is some cycle of vendetta going on here. Rescue. The Queen marries. Oh my god, that mannerism. I want to see that again. I want to see it again. That is so cool. Go. That is so cool. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
okay.
So the queen only loves herself at the moment.
Is that a thumbs up?
Yeah. That's saying like, hey, you're alright.
Oh! Okay, well, let's see if that works. And that obviously, yeah, no, he's imprisoned. The Queen marries, and the only thing we can do is wedding and kidnap. So maybe someone else... Ah! The Queen rescues him. Huh. Okay, what about the other way around? No, he thinks, okay. Oh, of course, the queen needs to be kidnapped. There you go. And then the knight rescues her. And then the knight will marry her.
Yeah, and
with fantastic fanfare. Usurpers. Everyone sits on the throne. What does the throne look like? Okay. So initially the queen sits on the throne. The baron would not be allowed. And the knight would not be allowed. Okay. That means the queen needs to die. And then the baron has usurped the throne. And then the knight thinks the baron is a bad person. Okay, maybe then... No, the knight wouldn't do this. Everyone sits on the throne. Oops. I meant to do this. I see. Okay, so he just what's the word? Begrudgingly takes the throne.
Yeah.
And then he is killed. Okay, that makes sense.
That's an interesting turn because he could have also killed the Baron using the Queen's ghost.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the Queen marries at the end. Yeah, she loves herself. That's so. Disguise! Oh, wow, so. No. Oh, whoops. I meant to do this. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay. So the Baron needs to disguise himself. And then kidnap the Queen under disguise. And then undisguise themselves. And then rescue the Queen. Like this. And then they will marry. A fearsome dragon. Okay, easy. Just delete this. Yeah, that's it. I just needed to delete this. Okay. That is so cool. Okay, so we have chapter 8. How many chapters are there?
12. And the final one is a 13.
12, okay.
So I guess more like 13 chapters.
Okay, red-handed. Detective arrests murderer. Okay, so the detective arrests somebody. That is so cool. Okay, it actually shows here who is supposed to be dead. And then there is a witness. Okay, do we need to make someone the witness before it happens? Whoops. Yes.
Yeah. Order of operation matters.
Oh, that's what this is in the background. I see. So this is the back of the wall and they see through the painting. Okay. Wow. That's very creative. Butler gets fired. The butler gets fired. So presumably they get fired in the ballroom. So the Duke needs to witness the butler do something. Like just pick up the gun. And then put it back down. No, because the witness can only see the ballroom. There you go. Oh, wow. Butler gets fired because he doesn't have the gun in his hand. And of course, being fired makes you permanently immune to getting shot. No, I'm kidding. Alright, next. Revenge. Spouse gets vengeance. Okay, so spouse means... Oh, there's no marriage involved, so I'm gonna assume that Duke and Duchess are already married.
Correct.
Spouse gets vengeance, so presumably the butler will kill somebody. Wait, does this... Yeah, it doesn't say here who he wants to kill, so he'll kill either of them. Okay, spouse gets vengeance. So at the end, the spouse kills the butler. Because she saw what happened. There you go. Alright, report. Duchess gets butler arrested. So I assume that means the... Wait, Duchess gets butler arrested. Does that mean the butler must be innocent? So I assume that the Duchess actually kills the Duke. No. The Duchess will not kill the Duke. Ooh. Right, okay, so he loves the gun, but he will still not hurt his wife. Yeah, he doesn't pick up the gun, he only touches it. Okay. Duchess gets Butler arrested. So obviously at the very end, the detective it will arrest the butler. So somebody needs to witness something happening like this, perhaps. So the butler kills that, and the Duchess needs to see that. I mean, if the detective is here, then the detective will arrest the butler. But this isn't the Duchess doing it. Ah, I see. The Duchess... Okay, here's what happens. The Duchess sees what happens. And then the Duchess simply tells the detective about it. Well, it's not very, not very, what's the word? Legally airtight for the detective to just take her word for it. But the Duke isn't home.
Yeah.
Well, but that is already the case because the Duke is dead. Oh,
Well, let's just say
the Duke wasn't home to be killed in the first place. But the Duke isn't home. I'm not sure I understand the definition of isn't home.
It's not present in the story at all.
Oh, it can't be present at all. Interesting. So the butler must get arrested. And the Duchess sees the butler murder someone. There we go. That's enough for her to see the gun. No? No? So, okay, so to clarify, I'm not allowed to use the Duke at all.
Correct.
Okay. So why isn't this enough? Right, because he hasn't committed a crime. He has only, like, touched the weapon. What if he puts it back? Okay. So the detective wants... Oh. Wait, I'm so confused. So the Duchess observes this. And then, the detective gets the fingerprint. There isn't enough space here to get the to get the butler to put the gun back for the detective to see the fingerprints. So I think I have the right story, I just need to condense it, don't I? Oh, I see. Wait, no, I don't see, but let's just try this. If he just immediately puts it back... Yeah, wouldn't the detective still get the fingerprints?
No, because he has no reason to check the
Yeah,
gun for fingerprints.
that makes sense. So I think I'm pretty close with this, right?
You are close.
Is it enough for her to just tell him about it? Because, you know, if I put the gun back right here, then, oh, I need to swap those two. So let's put that here, put that here.
Okay. The reason isn't because he has a gun, apparently.
So what is the Duke gonna get arrested for? How about this? The Duke gets the butler gets the gun. The Duchess sees him with the gun, and then gets killed by it. Well, except that she first needs to tell the detective that she saw that. And then she gets killed. And then the detective arrests the butler.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh boy, Chapter 9, Justice, Treason. I absolutely love the graphics in this game, this is awesome. And I also love the game. The usurper dies by guillotine, apparently. So the usurper would be the Baron, wouldn't it? There's only one space here. Okay, I see. So we just don't have a separate...
Actually, it is two spaces. You have to put the person on the left first. That is of royalty before you
Right,
actually
right, okay. So we need to stage a usurping. So the queen is obviously on the throne. But the queen gets kidnapped by the Baron. And then the Baron usurps the throne. But then the knight comes in and rescues the queen. And then the queen needs to return to the throne. Right, before she can do that, the Baron needs to be eliminated. Then the queen is back on the throne, and then the queen can execute the Baron for his crime. By the hand of the knight. Okay. I see. Well, okay, so the knight just... Oh. So the usurper dies by the hand of the knight. Well, I could argue that technically at this point the queen is a usurper, so maybe the knight can... No. Execute the queen. So I think we definitely need to kidnap the queen in order to usurp the throne. But maybe the Baron can then voluntarily... No, he can't. Okay, so the knight needs to rescue her. What happens if the knight then takes the throne? Right, the Baron still has the throne, huh? Yeah. So we need the queen to come back. Which we do here, and... Yeah, we need her... to kidnap the Baron. And then the knight... The knight needs to be king for this to work. Ah. in order for the knight to be able to become king, the queen must be dead. Alright, the queen must be dead. So the baron... Right, so the baron usurps the throne, which he does first by kidnapping the queen, gets the throne, and then he executes the queen. And now the queen is dead. And once the queen is dead, the knight can do this. There you go. So now the knight can take the throne, begrudgingly, and then finally execute the baron. There you go. Done. Unforgiven. Knight loses his head.
This one's gonna be funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, so obviously the knight gets executed. We don't know by who. Okay, so in order for the knight to lose his head, the queen must believe that the knight is you know, a bad person. No. No. Okay. Wait, there is no baron.
Nope.
Ah, okay. So the queen dies. The queen dies. And so the knight begrudgingly takes the throne. And then the queen is revived. And then the queen takes the throne back. Right. Okay, the queen needs to kidnap the knight in order to take the throne, and then the knight is dead.
It's kind of sad because he didn't even want to take the throne.
Yeah. Oh man, this is awesome. Amnesia. Oh my gosh. It just says the execution. So I love this. Okay, so maybe she, the queen, forgets that she's queen. No?
Like I said, amnesia works by resetting all the stats at the beginning. So everything's set in place right now.
Okay, so the baron captures the queen. Oh, you can't have throne. Okay, so the baron cannot execute because there's no throne. He will not rescue her. And he will probably not, yeah, because she's imprisoned. But what if he doesn't remember that he imprisoned her, and then he takes her back out, thinking that he is now the hero. And she forgets that he was the one. Yes, okay, and then they marry.
I mean, all you did was reset everything back to 0, like at the beginning of the comic.
Well, not quite, because the Baron remembers that he rescued her.
Yeah, well, that's true, yes. The only thing that's true is that the Baron rescues her, but the Queen doesn't love the Baron. Because she forgot that she was rescued, even though she was rescued by a jerk.
So she needs to forget. There you go. But it's called the execution.
Yes.
Because they're both kings now. They're both royalty, so they can both use the guillotine.
And
Okay.
Baron, of course, is the more mischievous one, so of course he'll backstab the queen at a given chance.
I see. Well, isn't it enough for this to happen? There you go. Yeah, I've executed the Baron.
Yeah.
I don't even need this. There you go. Misfortune. Queen suffers 4 tragedies. Okay, does being kidnapped count as a tragedy?
You want me to answer that, or just you think of it?
Okay. Queen suffers 4 tragedies. So now she's in love with the knight. So if the knight were to die at this point, that would certainly be a tragedy. And we can make that happen by having the Baron execute the knight. I would like to at least place the thing there. Okay, so the Baron does this. And then the Baron usurps the throne. And then kills the guy. And now the guy no longer has an opportunity to rescue her. Right, but he can do this. There you go. So this is a tragedy for her. And then she needs to take the throne back. And in order to do that, she needs to first... No, she can't execute the Baron. How did the Baron... Right, she needs to kidnap the Baron. That's how. Okay, so this is a perfectly valid story, but there's only 1 tragedy. Or 2 if you count the kidnapping. So this is 1 tragedy. I suppose usurping is the 2nd tragedy. And then losing your lover is the 3rd tragedy. I really wish this level were a bit more explicit on what the 4 tragedies are supposed to be. So can you just confirm whether being kidnapped counts as a tragedy in its own right?
Yes.
Okay. Does the Baron or anyone usurping the throne count as a tragedy?
Yes.
Okay, so we already have 2. Does this count as a tragedy for the Queen?
Not at the time being.
Ah, I see. So she needs to see him dead. Okay, is that a tragedy?
No.
Why not? I suppose she could just literally just be captured again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess it should have been more specific. 4 unique tragedies.
I figured. Is that a tragedy?
Yes.
So 1, 2... Right, so all she needs is to see the knight dead. There you go.
I already said that's not a tragedy.
If I have this happen, that's not a unique tragedy, huh?
No.
Oh, it would be another tragedy for her if the Baron were then to marry the knight. Okay, maybe that is not something I need. Oh, of course, they need to be in love first. So this happens first. and then she suffers the death of her lover first. Bingo. Wow. Chapter 10, Noxious. Cyclic mutually toxic love affair.
So now we have the queen and king of dealing with the bear and the knight.
Okay, so now the king is angry and the queen doesn't know what's going on. So this should, yeah, it should be like that. Cyclic mutually toxic love affair. See, the thing is, if I give him amnesia now, then they need to fight again. So why don't we just start with fighting? Then she forgets and he is angry. And then they fight again. And now she's angry. So why doesn't this work? Why is this not a cyclic mutually toxic love affair? Oh, because they both need to be angry at the same time, right?
Correct. And they also have to be in love at the same time as well.
Well, you're saying they're not in love right now? Okay. Alright. So they definitely have to be in love at first, right? But do I need this panel in order to establish that they're in love? Or can I assume that they're already in love to begin with?
Let's assume they're already in love. Because
okay.
I believe that the queen and king are already in love with one another.
Done. They're both angry. So I'm not sure what the goal is then. I thought I needed to make them both angry, and there you go, I've done that.
It also has to be a cycle, which is why it's called cyclic mutually toxic love.
What does that mean?
To put it bluntly, it's like they have to be in love, then they have to hate each other, and they both have to be in love again, and then hate each other again.
Oh, okay, they hate each other. And then they both forget. And then they love each other again. And then they fight. Done. Okay.
Yep.
That was unclear. Double execution. Yeah. It works. Where the king takes revenge. Okay. Easy. There you go. Machiavelli already looking forward to that. Promotion first. Rags to royalty. Okay, so the maid becomes queen.
Like,
Even after the affair, he doesn't. Sorry, say again?
Yeah, I think you were gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Say it.
Even after the affair, they still don't love each other.
It's like they're all right with having an affair, but sorry, I can't wed.
Right, the queen has an affair with the maid. No. They both love the king. Okay. So the queen must be the one that's angry. So the queen does this. And then the maid rescues him. And then he thinks the queen is an asshole.
Yeah.
Bingo. Done. Machiavelli, Baron rules alone. Okay, so he has to kill everyone.
And you only have 2 scenes, wedding and cliff.
So at the end, the Baron must marry the queen and then kill her. But the Baron must also kill the king or something. Why can't the Baron just kill everyone? Okay. So does the queen have a reason to kill the maid? No. Baron rules alone. The queen needs a reason to marry the Baron so that the Baron can be king, and then the Baron kills the queen.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have kidnap. We have wedding and cliff.
And I'm not even sure how the maid... What if the king marries the maid? Okay, I have an idea. Oh, okay, I was hoping there was a quick way to erase everything. Okay, so the king really wants to marry the maid. But in order to do that, they need to get rid of the queen. But the king loves the queen enough to not do that, so he gets the Baron to do that. And now the maid is the queen. But the ghost of the queen is not happy with that, so she kills the maid. That doesn't work.
Yeah, because the ghost of the queen is pissed off at the Baron.
Right. Okay, so I can't do that because the Baron needs to... Okay, so the Baron rules alone. That means that the Baron now needs to get rid of the maid and the king. Easy.
Yes, but he's not royalty, which is why...
Yeah, I know. He needs to kill her after marrying her. But he won't marry her until after the king is dead. There you go. That is an amazing story. So he kills the queen. And then... Because the queen, everyone thinks the queen's death is an accident, so the king feels free to marry someone else who happens to be a maid. And then the Baron kills the king, which now allows him to become king by marrying the maid. And then he kills the maid. Oh my gosh.
Transfer of power.
Yeah. Bernard drinks poison. Moon. I see. Forest. Okay, so they love each other, but what if Bernard... There you go, now they don't love each other. So he accidentally kills her. And then becomes him again. And then sees her dead. Yep, there you go. And then he drinks. What?
Apparently the forest turns people into love. Sort of almost.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. They need to be in love first. Oh, there you go. Okay. Dragon. Queen gets Baron arrested. The Queen gets the Baron arrested, which means the Baron is arrested. And the only way for that to happen is for the detective to believe that the Baron... so what if the Queen tells the detective something? God, the only thing we have is disguise in ballroom. So if the Baron is disguised and then sees the Queen... What? There you go. And then he takes off the disguise. Isn't this enough to get them arrested?
No, because he needs evidence.
He needs evidence. So what if he sees the Baron? Evidence of what, though? Evidence of being disguised? I mean, there's no... There's no crime happening. Oh. Wait. Okay. So. The Queen takes on the disguise. The Queen doesn't want to get disguised, okay. So I guess the Queen sees the Baron first, like this. And then the Queen puts on the disguise, except the Baron has to take it off first. And the Queen still doesn't put it on. What does the Queen get the Baron arrested for? So the Queen must tell the detective something. And the Queen probably tells the detective that she saw a monster in the ballroom. What?
Because the detective doesn't know who the dragon is or what the dragon is.
So I think I need to know what kind of stuff the detective accepts as worthy of being arrested for. At the moment, it doesn't seem possible to get the Baron to commit a crime.
Well, committing the crime is I guess the dragon scaring the Queen. So you're right on the mark. That's basically the crime.
Then why is it not enough for her to... Oh. I see.
Because no one knows who the dragon or what the dragon is.
Yeah, so why is it not enough for the detective to see the dragon?
Because he doesn't know who or what it is.
How can he possibly?
That is the right question, detective.
So we don't have the witness thing. So it's not possible for anyone to wit. And also you can't witness the change of disguise. Oh. Right, I get it. So she sees the monster takes off the disguise, and then the detective looks at the fingerprints. After he was told by her. There you go. That's it. Right, so she tells him, he looks at the fingerprints. Alright, that makes sense. Vampire. Cured of vampirism. Professor Xavier. Dracula, Mina, and John. Cured of vampirism. Okay, so at night, Dracula is just normal. Okay. Mina. Okay, so Mina becomes a vampire. Now she's in a crypt. And John sees that. John tells Professor about Mina, and Professor says, you need to stab Dracula. So at night, John goes and stabs Dracula. There we go. And then okay, I'm not quite sure that I would have expected there to be another step here. Like, why do you need this? Did you see my problem here? Right, I guess John needs to like obtain something from Dracula in order for that potion to work, but shouldn't John have to go back to the professor to like deliver the potion? I don't know. You know what I mean?
There's no potion involved here. It's just.
Okay, when I do this, there is a potion right here. Oh, this is garlic.
Oh yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah.
But what enabled the professor to cure her after John has done this? Like, if she is cured simply because Dracula is dead, then she shouldn't need to see the professor at all.
She doesn't need to see the professor. You can also use the knight and put her in it, and it'd still be solved. It's just the fact that you need an extra panel to see the transformation.
Okay. I see. Professor. Monster is slain. Except there is no monster, there is only a disguise. Wait, that's not true. You can be a real monster. Okay. And then we have the Baron. Oops. Okay, so what happens if the Baron and... Okay, nothing happens. What if the Baron meets the werewolf? Okay, there is an attack. And then the Baron is dead.
It's so weird because they replaced the ghost with the half-eaten when killed by a werewolf.
Yeah. Also, humans don't have a bone sticking out like this from their abdomen, you know? That's where the internal organs are.
Very much so.
Okay, monster is slain. Who will slay the monster? No, not like this.
Apparently the professor also doesn't have like silver bullets, but apparently he has like garlic at the ready.
Monster is slain. Okay, so can you just confirm that it's talking about it's talking about the actual monster, which is this one, as opposed to a disguised person?
I cannot confirm or deny that, to be honest.
The Baron is the monster. The Baron just takes on a disguise. And then Bernard becomes a werewolf and slays the monster. Whoops. There. Wait, what?
They're both monsters and they're scared of each other.
Did not expect that. Monster is slain. Yeah, I think one of the two monsters needs to slay the other. So one of them needs... Yeah, so if the werewolf knows that the disguise is a disguise, then he will slay the disguised Baron. What happens if the Baron... Okay, he just admires the moon, okay. Only Bernard turns into a werewolf. Fine. Okay, so what if that happens, and then that happens, and then that happens, whoops, and then that happens. No, see, I thought that if the professor sees the monster, the disguised monster first, then he'll be prepared by the time it comes back, but then it's the werewolf that comes back, and then I don't know. Oh! Wait a second. Right. So we don't need this. So, we scare the professor, and then we go back to being the Baron, we get a weapon from him. And then Bernard becomes that. And then that happens. Bingo. Whoops, there was an extra. That's where the werewolf dies. Dragon? I assume they mean Baron. Oh, the Baron in the dragon suit. Got it. There you go. Right, because the professor never knew there was a Baron. He just saw a monster, so he gives the gun to the first person who asks.
Yeah.
So you don't even need this or this. And it would still work. There you go. Right? Okay. Drama, chapter 12. Haiti murders father and marries mother.
Welcome to Oedipus Rex.
Okay, so now Haiti is the father.
Actually, Tiny's the father.
That's what I meant, sorry. There you go. Tiny is the father and Peachy is the mother. And now we need them to murder them. Okay, so almost certainly we will need both of these at some point. But Haiti needs a reason for this. Oh, he only murders the... Oh, he marries the mother. Okay, I'm stupid. There's no amnesia here.
No.
Is it possible to, like, redefine...
Oh, that I have not tried, but that is interesting.
So I can make him the father, but if I've already made him the father, like if I've made them the other way around, then it'll say son. It'll just stay consistent.
Yes, looks like it. So it would be pointless to have that, but it's good to know that it remains consistent, story-wise.
I mean, this technically fulfills the requirements, doesn't it?
Well, except he didn't murder his father, but yes, that does predict the requirements of him marrying his mother.
How do I get him to murder anyone? I mean, if Haiti is in his name, if that's not enough for him to... He needs to... Right, so... So here's the thing, right? Haiti wants to marry Peachy, but maybe Peachy is already married to Tiny.
And that gives him motivation.
Does it though? Okay. Now he has the motivation. I think I need to rearrange these again, don't I? This guy needs to be father before... Yeah. I want to put that there, put that there. There you go.
Yeah, despite him being his father, he still kills him.
Okay. I am your mother! this exasperated realization. Oh my gosh, we are married, but we're mother and son. Oh my god. Okay. Grudge. Tiny avenges his brother, which I assume is Greenie. Okay, we have a new thing, Seance. Tiny avenges his brother, so the brother must die. So Haiti probably kills him at some point. Probably because he had a fight with him. So that's enough to get him killed. And then Tiny probably needs to hear from Greenie who it was. There you go. And then Tiny will avenge Greenie. Why doesn't that work? Sorry?
He doesn't know it's his brother yet.
He doesn't know it's his brother. Oh, family. Oh, sorry. Right. So, Tiny, Greeny. Okay. So that doesn't work because that makes fathers. So I need both of them to have a common father, right? This one and this one. They both have Peachy. There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
That works.
that works.
Salome. Haiti is murdered by his daughter. So Peachy is now the daughter of Haiti. And then his daughter has an affair with someone, and Haiti sees that. So he doesn't think that there's an issue there.
No, because this is kind of considered as a wedding.
Yeah,
Affair is very interesting. Like it could be double use as a wedding and an affair.
yeah. Except it's not really a full wedding, is it? They're not really spouses at this point. Haiti is murdered by his daughter because his daughter, so I assume that his daughter, which is Peachy, is going to kill him. So she needs a motivation to do that. She probably sees something in a seance where Tiny, who is dead by this point, they both stare at the ceiling. Okay, let's think about this. Haiti is murdered by his daughter. So we've established that Peachy is his daughter.
Yes.
I still think that his daughter needs to find something out in a seance. Right, there must be a reason that Greeny is a character here. In fact, we have 4 characters, Tiny and Greeny. So Tiny... okay. So Haiti has an affair with Greeny. And Tiny finds out about it, but doesn't care. Aha. I'm kind of stuck here right now. Haiti is murdered by his daughter because his daughter saw something in a seance, and he saw that Haiti did something nefarious, or rather, she found out from the ghost's hearsay. So maybe Haiti just killed someone else. Haiti killed Greeny, let's say, or Tiny, but then he needs a motivation for that.
Yes.
And one motivation would be seeing, witnessing an affair. But there's nothing wrong with this affair unless... So hang on, this is Tiny, isn't it? So let's put Tiny here. So there's nothing wrong with this affair unless something else happened first. And that something else could be that Tiny is actually Greeny's father.
Except now they won't love each other because they won't want to be inbred.
Okay. So how about this? They know that they are siblings. Okay.
Yes.
How do I engineer something that is actually like a problem? Maybe Haiti needs to have an affair with his own daughter. No. That doesn't work. Am I even remotely on the right track here?
To be honest, you're definitely thinking above and beyond, but it is in the right direction.
Are the last 3 panels correct? Like, Haiti is going to murder someone, and that someone is going to tell Peachy in a seance that it was him, and then Peachy takes revenge on him.
Correct.
Yeah.
Those last 3 are fine.
Do I need more than one family panel?
I don't know what that means.
Do I need more than one panel with the family system?
No.
No, okay. But I definitely need this exact thing, otherwise that wouldn't be his daughter, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, I haven't used affair at all yet. Ah, okay. Oh, I get it, Okay, Haiti actually observes 2 things. The first thing that he observes is that Peachy is genuinely in love with Greenie. But then he finds out that Tiny is cheating on her. Wait, no. She's in love with Tiny, but Tiny is cheating on her with Greenie.
And this is what I mean by, like, you went beyond, because you even got the additional challenge.
Oh, but he was just protecting her. Oh.
I
so
don't
there's...
remember. Yeah, I don't remember what the other solution is. I think she marries him, and then he tells her it's her father. Something like that.
Let's try that. No. Since he's not the father, he literally doesn't care about this affair.
No, but he wants to marry her. You know, he has an affair with her first before telling that she's the father.
He has an affair with her like this?
Yes, and then like that.
Yeah, but then why would he kill Tiny?
Because maybe he witnesses her having an affair with someone else, and then he kills him.
Sorry, hang on. He witnesses what?
So
like
now
this?
he's in love with Peachy, and then he witnesses the affair between Peachy and someone else.
Right.
And he murders Greenie because... Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. Godot. Tiny and Haiti wait forever.
I also love that Chopin's Nocturne just comes into play here.
So why is this wrong?
Because you're missing one more.
Well, yeah, because he hasn't arrived yet. Have you not read Waiting for Godot? They're not all there at the start.
Well, apparently they're there at the start.
Both leave and return. Okay. Boink, boink, boink. Boink. There you go. All bonus titles. Nice. Okay, next one. Novels. Final chapter. Mad Husband, Mini Hamlet, Loose End, Love Revolution. Oh boy. This is gonna get complicated, isn't it?
I'll tell you, these are not hard, but they're long. Instead of your usual 6, now you
Right.
got 8.
Okay. Edgar murders his wife. So, the wife. So Edgar needs a motivation to poison Lenora. So, Edgar marries Lenora. How about this? And then in a seance, Lenora tells Edgar, whoop, God, that needs an undo. Okay, so let's think. So the only way for people to die here is to either voluntarily poison themselves or to poison someone or to be poisoned by someone else.
Yes.
Since the statement is Edgar murders his wife, the two characters of Lenora and Isabel, no, I was about to say they're interchangeable, but they can't be because Isabel is evil and Lenora isn't. So why doesn't he marry Isabel first? And then Isabel poisons Lenora. Yeah, because he is actually married to Lenora. Right, and Isabel, wants Edgar. So she wants to poison Isabel. So Isabel is now dead. And then in a seance, Edgar finds out about Isabel's deed. Right, but before that, he needs to remarry so that they are husband and wife. And then there we go, that's it. Bingo. Oh, that is cool. Also, it's completely symmetric, right? It's marriage, rejected. Oh, wait, no. Okay, marriage here, poison here, and then wine here. But then here it's a rejected marriage, and here it's a seance. Okay, Mini Hamlet. Tiny murders uncle to avenge his father. Oh, God. Oh, these family relationships. So, Tiny murders uncle. So, his uncle... Wait, in order to have an uncle, you need to have a grandparent.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I need at least 4 of these. Maybe, I need at least 3 of these, but probably 4. So Tiny murders his uncle. So Tiny has a father. Let's say the father is Greenie. And then Greenie has a father. Let's say it's Haiti. And then Greenie must have a brother. And now... Sorry?
Bluey. That's the other
What did I
brother.
say?
Hold on.
Okay, so now if I put Tiny and Haiti here, grandfather. Yes, this one here. No. The Bluey. Uncle, there you go.
Sorry about that phone call.
So, Tiny murders Bluey.
Yes.
So I'm only putting this here to remind me. I suppose I now have this. So, this is now his uncle. Tiny murders him to avenge his father, which is Greenie. So Greenie must die somehow. Okay, so Tiny does the murdering, so Tiny needs to see something in the seance. And he needs to see Greenie, his father.
Yes.
But then Greenie needs to be killed by someone, which I assume is Peachy.
No, it's the uncle, Bluey. Bluey needs to kill.
You are correct. So Bluey wants to get rid of Greenie because Bluey would have liked to marry Peachy. But Peachy is already engaged with Greenie.
Let's see if it's okay. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Okay,
Haiti
don't say
had-
it.
Okay.
I need to swap all Blueys with Hades. Yes, and then this is Haiti. There you go. And then Bluey finds out from the avenged Greenie that Haiti was behind it and kills Haiti.
No, because Bluey is the grandfather.
Where did I go wrong? Hang on. I am your father. No, Bluey is just the father.
Oh, Bluey's the grandfather.
Hang on. Let me think. Okay, so Tiny has a father, and that father has a brother. So Haiti is now the uncle. So Tiny... Right, this needs to be Bluey. No. God, why am I so confused? Okay, so... Okay, so we need 3 family things. Tiny is the thing, and Tiny has an uncle, and the uncle is Haiti. Now his father could be Greenie, Greenie's father could be Bluey, and then there we go. So now I can check whether I got this right by checking that Greenie is in fact Haiti is the uncle. There you go. Haiti is now the uncle. Okay?
Yes.
So Tiny needs to murder Haiti. In order to murder Haiti, Tiny needs to see something in a seance, and because he is avenging his father, it needs to be his father, which is Greenie. But in order for Greenie to tell him anything, Greenie needs to die. And he needs to die at the hand of the person he wants to kill, so Haiti. Now, why would Haiti kill him? Because Haiti wanted to marry Peachy when Peachy was already taken by Greenie. There you go.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Duke shoots detective to avoid prison. Okay, so the Duke shoots the detective, which means that the Duke must have a gun. That is... Oh. Right, okay, at this point he only loves it, but he will pick it up if he needs to avoid prison later. Now. Okay, so I think he needs to touch the gun, and then the detective needs to find the fingerprints on it. But before he does that, there needs to be a murder. Right, so somewhere in the ballroom, somebody, maybe the king, kills the Duchess for some reason. So the king... No. So none of them will actually pick up the gun.
Which means we have to probably give them motivation for picking up the gun.
Yeah, and we don't have the marry thing, so... Oh, I see. The king is in love with the duchess, or rather the duchess is in love with the king. If the duke witnesses that, then the duke is angry. So now the duke will pick up the gun. Okay. So now the duke will pick up the gun. While the detective is looking, the duke will kill the duchess. And then he will put the gun back. And be arrested. There's not enough panels here. Oh, wait. I'm dumb, aren't I? I don't need this. There you go. Wait. I don't understand.
The king doesn't know he's going to be arrested.
Okay, so can you still get the gun? No, he's already arrested. Does the Duke shoot the detective to avoid prison for himself, or does he shoot the detective to avoid the Duchess going into prison?
The former.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but that would have been a funny, sort of subversion of the title, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. The Duke observes that the Duchess likes the king. And so he kills the Duchess. Maybe he actually wants to kill the king instead. And the Duchess witnesses that. And then the Duchess tells the detective. But the Duchess also tells the Duke. So the Duke wait, what? Okay, so either way, the Duke needs to commit a crime, right? They shoot either the king or the Duchess. And then the survivor of the two needs to tell the detective about it. But then they also need to tell the Duke. They need to tell the Duke that they saw him. So I could do this with like 4 more panels, right? Because then I can have the Duke put down the weapon and then be told that the detective knows. And then grab the weapon again to shoot the detective.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough space to do that.
Yeah. If I don't have this, yeah, then he doesn't pick up the gun. Okay, so that is necessary. Okay, so he sees them and then he kills one of them. We need that killing to be witnessed by someone else, by the survivor. Ah, it is actually witnessed by the detective. The detective tells the Duchess. And the Duchess tells the Duke.
Yeah, I think Duke is just on a murder spree. He'll kill both the king and the Duchess.
Yeah. I kind of need a double witness, you know? I need the Duchess to know that the detective witnessed it, so that the Duchess can tell the Duke. But then the Duke would just shoot her. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Of course. Right. It is being said out loud here, so we only need the Duke to witness that. There we go.
Congrats.
Oh boy. Ah, that is very clever. I like that.
He needs to know that he was going to be arrested in order for him to shoot the detective.
Yeah.
That's basically the gist of it.
Love revolution. Knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. So, knight and maid have an affair. So, the knight needs to believe that the maid is evil. So the first thing that happens is that the maid kidnaps the knight. Apparently not. Okay, can I safely assume that neither of them will kill either royalty straight away? Apparently
because
not.
there's no loyalty, no motivation, I should say.
Yes. So why don't we have the queen imprison the knight or the maid, or the king imprison the knight or the maid? Nope. Okay, so then the maid imprisons... Nobody's imprisoning anyone.
No, because there's no motivation to kidnap anyone.
Yeah, and what motivation is there? The only motivation is there for there to be an affair. So let's say the king has an affair with the maid and the queen sees it. And when that happens, the queen might be motivated to do this. Right, but then the king finds out. So now the king knows that the king and the maid both know that the queen is evil. But now we also need the king to be evil. So the king needs to capture that because he witnessed an affair between the knight and the queen. Why doesn't that work?
Because the queen loves herself. Or the king, really, more or less. But it doesn't really show that. But, yeah.
Well, I got one of them, right? So the king now knows that the queen is evil. Well, and the maid also. So the maid has every reason to kill the queen. And now that the queen is dead, the king can marry the maid. And then the knight witnesses that. But he doesn't care.
Yeah, because he loves the queen.
But the queen is dead. We need the king to be evil. So maybe the king can kidnap the queen.
There
And
you
then
go.
someone else, namely the knight. There we go. And now the king and the queen are both evil. So, the knight kills the king, and the maid kills the queen. And then the knight and the maid have an affair. Wow. Okay, so that was the final chapter. And now we have the ceremony. I kind of expected like an actual crown to land here. But I'm assuming this is supposed to symbolize that I, the reader, have this crown on my head now. That is very clever. The end, epilogue. Marvelous! Throughout these pages, you created tales of love, ambition, intrigue, and vengeance. You have proven yourself worthy of the and the title of Storyteller. Now it is time to close this book, ponder about the possibilities of the future, and go fill the pages of your own story. Library of Babel. That is very cool. Whoops. Alright, that is an awesome game. It's reasonably short, but very, very well made. I loved all of the graphics. That was very, very cool.
Also, may I add to whoever's viewing this stream, is that this game is also getting a free update. Like 2 months from now.
The game is getting an update?
Yes. It'll be adding more levels, I believe, and a new character called the Devil.
Ooh. Okay, I guess I'm looking forward to that. Interesting that you call it an update. So it's not a sequel. It's not a separate game.
Nope, it's an update to this game.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll probably be there to try it and stream again.
And I'll try to remind you when it happens.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll see you all again. Thank you all for watching, whoever was watching, and I will see you around.